Hello everyone and welcome back to IMO Reviews. Today we are discussing Joy Ride, directed by Adele Lim and starring Ashley Park, Stephanie Sue, Sherry Cola and Sabrina Wu. Four friends regroup to help get a business back on track, only for their adventure to take a wild turn for the worse. Jumping straight into the positives of Joy Ride, I found this movie to be very funny. Not every joke worked, but I'd say a solid 80% of the humour was definitely chuckle-worthy. And I've got to be honest, I'm a little bit stunned because I was not expecting that from this movie. I wasn't looking forward to this one going in. I thought the poster and the trailer made it look like just any generic, uh-oh, we got into a goof type of hangover bullshit movie you've seen before. And on some level, it is that. But it does do it well, and it even has a few moments where it's better than that. The film is overly crass and it is relying on that dirty humour way too much, but I can't lie, I did laugh quite a lot, and that quick punchy nature gave it a lot of life and energy. It's taking the audience along for a fun ride, and I can't fault them for that, even if after a while the crass jokes were starting to outstay their welcome. It also helps that everyone is giving a really good performance here. It's an excellent cast that mesh together fantastically, and they really do feel like friends. I enjoyed the dynamics and the way that they bounced off each other. It's also very competently made. This is solid filmmaking. It's nothing groundbreaking, but it does the basics very well. It's well framed, it's got good colour, nice lighting. I didn't find the film to be too choppy or overly edited. I thought the film was handled pretty damn well. But it doesn't go without its faults. I wish I could say that the music is also competently done, but it sadly is not. It keeps on swaying between this generic campfire background music and outright stopping the film to reenact a Cardi B music video. I can't help but feel like some of the funding of this movie was based on the idea of if you push this single, we will pay you. Because it feels like it. I mean, seriously, handbrake right up. We need to do a music video right now out of nowhere. It's ridiculous. Get rid of it. It's also extremely predictable. They might be trying to freshen things up, but you've still seen this movie 100 times before. It's Bridesmaids, it's Girls Trip, and you just know this formula like the back of your hand, so sadly, I can't say I was ever that invested in the story, to be honest with you. This movie's only an hour and a half long, and yet somehow it is still paced awfully. They stuff that many jokes into this that it just becomes overkill. And it just needs to be taken through the editing booth. Get rid of that silly joke. Get rid of that one. That one's a bit stupid. Cut out the bloody music video. And this could have been way more refined and much smoother ride. And as I vaguely touched on in the positives, that crass humour really does outstay its welcome, and after a while you do wish that it would just be a bit smarter with its comedy and mix it up a little bit. The vast majority of this material is just Asian people laughing at Asian culture over and over and over again. I mean, K-pop is the butt of the joke at least 10 times in this film. It's just low-hanging fruit. They really are relying on the audience finding an Asian person saying fuck or pussy to be hilarious. Once or twice within a reason or a context, yeah, it could be funny. But just doing it 250,000 times in the space of 90 minutes because you can, it runs incredibly thin. And also on the note of some of the humour in this movie, the decision making at times is just dumb. You know it's going to end badly. One of them eats one of those corn hot dog things and ends up with all that fluff in their mouth. What did you expect? Yeah, not only does the film often reach for low-hanging fruit, but every now and then it will stop to do a gag even lower than the low-hanging fruit. And I just don't know why, because it's very clearly a smarter film than that. But I think it's just that reliant on trying to make you laugh that much that you might believe that this is a really good film. When in truth, it's actually quite an average movie that's extremely bloated, with the same childish, repetitive material. So I'm going to give Joy Ride a 6 out of 10. It's fun, it's silly, it's harmless. I wouldn't be against revisiting this in the future, and I wouldn't be against recommending it to people, especially if they're fans of films like The Hangover or Bridesmaids, because it is very much in that vein. But yeah, personally, I wish it could have been a little bit smoother in the pacing and equally be a little bit smarter with its humour. Apart from that, I can't deny, I did have fun. Thank you for watching this review. Please be sure to hit that like button and hit the subscribe button if you haven't already, and please do hit the comment section as well. Have you seen Joy Ride? What did you think about it? let me know in the comment section below. And of course, if you haven't had enough of this crazy ginger, well, you can always click on these suggested videos right here and get yourself lost in an IMO wormhole. But if not, take care, and I look forward to seeing you on the next review.